What do we have here today? We have two comments that were both left within a 23-hour period, so less than a day. And they basically say the exact opposite of each other. So we have one video, the Norwood 3 seam line, hair loss exposed. Peter Morales says, quote, "Man, your hair looks thick," end quote. But again, less than 23 hours later, I made the video, "Can a Norwood 3 look better than a Norwood 1? And our friend Wings K says, quote, "Your hair has gotten thinner since June," end quote. Now, where does that put us? Who should we listen to? How can we know the truth? One thing I'll immediately throw out there is when it was stated that my hair looks thick, that was filmed indoors with controlled lighting. When it was said it looks thin, it was underneath the sunlight, which can expose more of the scalp as far as what you can actually see. There's lots of variables, and I think that definitely could be one of them. I think it's not a coincidence that the one who thought it looked thinner saw it in the sunlight and vice versa. But here's how I personally feel. I feel I have more scalp showing than a year ago. I know I've been doing the rosemary to help and all that. And it's been debatable whether it's working or not. But as I've been looking at myself in these videos, as I've been doing these videos, I really feel that I feel that if anything's thinning, it definitely is like right in here. Maybe not as much as here has progressed to be worse, but right in here, which is making this a thinner strip. And that's how I feel. Like, I can have good hair days and it can look all right, but this is a thinner strip than it used to be. Even a year ago is what I'm really starting to see every day. How do I feel about that? You know how I feel about that. I'm completely okay. I'm unemotionally affected by it because I've already checked out. I'm ready to buzz off my hair and embrace that part of my life, which is the rest of my life. Totally ready for it. Not anxious about it, not worried about it. Let's do it. And in a matter of a few weeks, once my secret contract ends, I'll be able to do that if I want to. But first, I do feel compelled to grow it. I want to try to grow it out long enough, like I said, in the Norwood 3 seam, to where like this was long enough to kind of connect here. I'm wondering how that would look. So I'm kind of curious about trying that out. That could take a couple more months. And then I could buzz it off. Especially like the idea of having it buzzed off during the cold weather. Then I can just wear my winter hats as I walk, because I'm out here at least 30 minutes a day. So those are my thoughts on it. I'm always curious to hear what you have to say on whether you think my hair loss is getting better or worse. And even in this video now, obviously the wind's blowing, so it's exposing more of my forehead compared to when I'm inside and there's no wind blowing and my hair is fixed a different way. And I may have used less pomade or gel that day to where it exposes less forehead. So it's all the same to me. I'm the same guy either way. Whether I buzz it off or not, it's all the same. I like to narrate it to help serve as your guide. But what do you think? Especially with the rosemary. Do you actually think it's helping? On a day like today, I think, yeah, that's a lot of forehead.